Oakland faces tough questions about crime and policing, not to mention two recall campaigns, and of course, the ongoing fallout from the A's leaving for Las Vegas. And there's no one better to talk about all those issues than Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao. So, Mayor, thank you very much for joining us. Yesterday marked 1 year since you were sworn in as mayor, and a lot has happened in that time. And there's already now a recall effort underway. So what is your response to your critics, and what message do you want to send to the residents of Oakland?
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got you now.
All right. I have the best job in the world, and that's because every day I wake up and I get a chance and an opportunity to fight for a safer, more affordable, and more prosperous Oakland. And so I ask all Oaklanders to help me achieve that vision with hope and collaboration, and really truly push aside any fear and division.
And Oakland said goodbye to Officer Tuan yesterday. So what is your message to the police department, and will this have an impact on recruitment going forward?
You know, Officer Tuan was an immigrant and patriot, and who took his oath of, to really took his oath of citizenship on 9/11. And he went to Oakland High. He graduated, became a police officer during a global pandemic. He hustled and worked hard as an Oakland police officer and was elected to actually work in this specialized unit that tackled the city's most difficult challenges. And I want to say thank you so much to the Oakland Police Officers Association for really putting on this memorial for Officer Tuan. And I know our community is hurting right now. And so we all, as a community, need to all wrap our hands around our public service servants, especially our police officers, 911 responders, and firefighters as well, too. We continue to owe his family and Officer Tuan an endless debt of gratitude. And we know that we will all be here to support his wife, his babies, his dogs, and not just that, but his mother as well, too.
And one of the things that we heard about Officer Tuan was his connection with the Vietnamese community and connecting them as a bridge to the city of Oakland. How important is it to get those type of officers that can bridge community bridges or create community bridges with the city?
It is so incredibly important to ensure that we have community policing. And this is one part of it. The trust building officers who go into the community, not only know the language, the culture, and the different aspects of that little community, but that is why we continue to really put at the forefront diversifying our police department. And we have done a really good job in doing that to ensure that we have women apply, LGBTQ people apply, people who speak different languages. And to your point earlier, will this make it harder for officers to, step up and say, or possible future officers to step up and say, I want to take on this responsibility? And I think that this is a moment in time where there's a lot of people in the community who do feel strongly, and they will step up. They will step up to protect and serve and do what we know works, which is community policing.
Going to the A's, we know the A's are on their way out of Oakland and the Coliseum, but they are also blocking a new minor league team from playing baseball there too. So have you spoken with the Oakland Ballers about their plans now? And if they can't play at the Coliseum, where can they play?
So this is really exciting news about sports in the city of Oakland. I am 100% behind the Oakland Ballers, or the Oakland Bees. When folks from here sought to dictate the terms of baseball in Oakland, the people of Oakland stood up and said no. And I've been proud to support them on this journey since day one. The Ballers look like Oakland and building out an organization with deep roots here in the city of Oakland. Some people out there say diversity is a bad thing, and I reject that. I think it's our strength. And I know that this is also the values of the Oakland Ballers as well. We have a rich and storied history of the baseball in Oakland, and that goes way back long before the Oakland A's. And so we have some of the best baseball fans in the world. They love the game, and I'm confident that the Ballers will provide the fans with a team that represents them and loves them back. And so they've committed to never leave Oakland, and I respect that. And I would hope that the general public will come out when they play their first game here in the city of Oakland.
No question, community getting behind the Ballers. But what's with the A's organization blocking the Coliseum? They're leaving anyway. I mean, it seems like that's sour grapes on their part.
Absolutely. and it's, the Oakland Ballers, they asked to play their first game at the Coliseum on a non-game day. And so, I can't talk and speak for the Oakland A's. However, I am 100% supportive of our Oakland Ballers and excited for their new location. And you're going to have to wait for that new location, but we'll be announcing that really soon, or they will.
All right. Thank you very much, Mayor Thao, for joining us and taking time this afternoon.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.